Devo, he doesn't have many options, so he's just going to try and crack the defense. So, I mean, both teams getting their fair looks at the net. And actually, though, I for sure thought that someone was going to be back for this. I mean, he just taps it into the middle. It's over Roniki's head. Flakes is the furthest one back, but he just grabbed the boost in the midfield. And Tho just placed the ball.
Roniki's up quickly on the second challenge. Two defenders wide challenge, just leaves the back completely open. Tho just needs to not miss, and he won't. Another similar situation to game number 1 as Singularity strikes first.
Yeah, Roniki really just floats that one across the box because all he needs is help, and Barca's not really under pressure. It's amazing that neither...
Tying attempt. A shot from Roniki too high. Devo in to finish it, blocked by Nolly. Roniki already back up for it, can't get it under the crossbar. Tho blocks it, and it still goes in from Flakes. Finally, a tie game.
Nice ball from Devo there, just trying to drill that one into the middle. Tho and Nolly, I think they collided right there as they came out of the goal line.
Secure the lead here at some point. There's a minute and a half left to go. Another goal. Be able to kind of equalize the momentum. Devo looks for a crazy shot and finds it. Beautiful play from Barca as they take the lead.
It's the challenge right in the middle. They actually caught a piece of Nolly in the corner, so Devo, as he was chasing Nolly back the other way, I don't think it was necessarily the fault of Nolly or anyone on Singularity in particular. It's just a matter of, do you have the support there to make it work as Nolly punches one off the bar.
Now here comes the more challenge. Flakes will put it in on the pass from Roniki. My goodness, Barca start off hot in game 3.
Flakes could see Roniki's getting that touch as soon as it came off his car, went up and get it to go beat the defense. And Singularity definitely starting to work the magic a little bit here on. No.
Oh, it's in. Flakes, he capitalizes on just a slight defensive whiff, and now Barca's up by 2.
I jinxed it. Roniki goes for the long clear. Nolly's right there. Just doesn't get a piece of it. Flakes just plays the ball. And
in the box again. We've crossed halftime in game 3. There's the touch out to Nolly. Onto the backboard. Can he follow this up? Nearly gets the touch. What a recovery. Nolly with the shot of the day so far to get Singularity on the board.
Nice job from Godsmill off the sidewall. Nolly just goes for it. And that is an exercise in finesse.
Behind, he'll push it onto the backboard. Now, Tho, looking to catch, gives the pass across the Godsmill, fires from the midfield, open net recognition, the name of the game for Singularity as they tie it up.
Devo just trying to delay there in the midfield, was expecting Tho to get a boomer of a touch off that sidewall, so he started heading back to his own half. Then he saw that ball get popped into the middle.
And they're keeping this ball trapped in the orange. But finally, a miss on defense. Flakes looks for the play. Underneath, Godsmill, Flakes in the backfire, gets the lead with 6 seconds left.
You always know something crazy is going to happen. Perfect first touch from Flakes, gives himself so many options, and Godsmill a bit on the high flick.
And it continues to hold up strong here for Barca. As the shot comes out, the kickoff, Roniki immediately gets Barca on the board.
Yeah, Devo just gets on top of that ball and goes right over Nolly's head. Perfect follow-up from Roniki. The importance is on that Barca squad has just been so stingy. I definitely think the only reason they're winning this series is the defense. And you're kidding. As I say, the defense is the only reason they're winning. Nobody finds a touch as Roniki floats one off to the middle.
And then Flakes did not read the shot fast enough. Is the only. Here comes Tho. Godsmill is too far back. There won't be the follow-up. Tho now looking for Nolly. You get it. The defense all amok in the own goal. Oh my goodness. Flakes puts it on to Roniki's hood and it goes in.
So I was really curious how Nolly was going to approach that. Does he try and jam it and get the dunk? Or does he just go for the
have the lead? Can they hold on to it? And Godsmill with a miss and net. Roniki will get it, but Tho adjusts quickly and gets a security goal. 3-1 now for Singularity.
And out of nowhere, feels out of reach. Tho dodges a demo on his own half. Godsmill comes up empty, forces Roniki to make the awkward save with the momentum going past the ball.
Not going to happen there. It's Nolly off the edge. Devo back in. Roniki with the shot towards the goal. One block. Tho's airborne already. Godsmill dives but can't reach it. Flakes gets the first goal of game 5.
Devo just stealing away the corner boost. Floats one up into the middle. Godsmill, that's actually the right play. Just jump and defend that top of the goal towards the top right.
Well, let's find out as we get game number 1 started. Endpoint in the blue, TSM in the orange, and Endpoint starts on offense. A shot from a leading wave to the back post. How about it? What a way to start.
They freeze Remco here in the corner. He tips it across, and Virtuoso goes for the demo. And Metsanaris is expecting Remco to continue that play across
his 3-0 with 3 goals, the 3-1-0 games.
Yeah,
oh, well,
this is
okay,
gonna start off the same way.
Man, we have only seen goals scored in the first 7 seconds so far this series. As this is a just bona fide kickoff goal.
But to TSM's credit, they are hanging on to that ball and starting to generate their own pressure. They are at least out shooting Endpoint here. Oh, what?
Well, there goes the 1-0 games. On, I think this is just a bona fide own goal. I think he was looking for a back pass to nobody. Just
came a second late. He ends up putting it right in his own net.
Relating wave out to Virtuoso. They'll find a 3rd goal. This one earned. A nice outfield pass quickly, just catching TSM a little bit slow.
Yeah, Remco expecting Metza to have a ball into the middle. Magnus trying to play that near post defense and
out aggression. Being willing to go for things, being willing to challenge things. And maybe the answer for TSM is a bit more of, well, Metsanaris finds a way to put it in. You know, any way you find out a way to score. I mean, it wasn't exactly the prettiest shot, but it works here for Metsanaris. He got 1 and then 2 touches to push this in.
Yeah, Relating Wave was definitely in a bad spot. He had
plays it to the corner. Relating Wave on the ground. Now, looking for the carry up against Magnus. Can he find the flip reset? Actually does, I believe, and Relating Wave kind of jackhammer pogo sticks this off and into the corner.
Let's find an answer here. Did he get it? Oh, he definitely did.
He flipped that shot. That's the craziest player I know who still maintains this car. But I love the mentality. It's something's not working. We got to change it up. Oh my goodness! Relating Wave hit another banger of a shot. What are you talking about?
To get another early goal. It rolls around the wall. Everyone forced off the goal line. Magnus and Metza caught too far forward, and Relating Wave, that's just a...
So Nachitel in net should have this one for free, just gets the banger clear to the corner, and Remco with a miss. Nachitel with an extension. Is that going to drop in? It is 2-0 now for Endpoint.
Yeah, you said it. Remco with a misread. Metza sitting behind him, expecting him to get the touch, and realizes after Remco missed, he tries to close the gap to go and pick up the slack, and as long as it's on target, it's going in.
There's another shot. Is this one the kickoff going to go in? Virtuoso will make sure it does. 3-0's Endpoint looking to sweep TSM and run away with the series.
Brutal. A pinch challenge. Metza trying to rotate back ball. And TSM, that's what? Four kickoff goals against them now? 5 kickoff goals against them now?
Let's make it 5. Just continue to rack them up. As I don't know if this is just TSM being broken or Endpoint continuing to find new ways around, but a great setup to the corner and then needing to go back to the drawing board over the course of this week and maybe the rest of the season to genuinely rebuild themselves from the ground up, because right now it's not working as a 5th goal goes in.
Brutal. I mean, Metza gets 1, Virtuoso's right behind him, Remco, awkward ball, and Magnus has to dodge the demo first.
That is what's going to score goals for this Mousesports roster.
Oh, Cassio fighting against Scrub. Speed's in the air. Speed has a goal, and Mousesports finally crack through the defense.
Scrub Killer, we talked about it. He was doing this on Vitality with his assist off the ceiling, off the backboard, and he does it here. Scrub Killer, a great 50 out to Speed.
They can get to more of that. Once they get on offense, Mousesports are really dangerous with their passing. Like, here's Cooks, he's got the net, and it'll be a goal for Mousesports at 18 seconds in.
A bit of a break on rotation. Cassio went for a pinch there, and then there was nobody rotating in ready for the proper hit. The spotlight plays that we see from them, I think this season compared to last season, is we've seen moments where they're not just opening up space, but here's Speed with a great demo on Cassio, the player we've just talked about, and he opens it up.
Getting physical, just going straight in front. Speed gets the demo. Oh man, and Speed.
And a great difference I think we're seeing here is the double commits are basically gone. But here's an opening for Flame, top corner.
Flame, as soon as he lands this, he's out of boost as soon as he gets back to this ball. So he slows it down, makes Speed think about where he's going. Speed immediately turns in on it, and it forces Cooks to have to rotate back. Goal of the series. But Mousesports retain the lead in game 2. Cook's off the ceiling, another touch, and Cooks here will score 3 goals for Mousesports.
Cooks here off the ceiling. There's nobody to challenge him. He could have easily hit this ball to the backboard, but Flame was just there waiting, lurking.
The Mousesports, they've found the cracks. They've dug their way through. Here's Scrub Killer. It's going to be off the backboard. Cooks puts another in. Cooks here. That's a hattie.
These guys are just abusing the ceiling. Scrub Killer. This is the second goal where he's used the ceiling. It was Cooks here before. Mousesports, they're so versatile with easy shot on target because of the space opened up. Mousesports are feeling it right now, Jorby.
Oh, and Speed on that delay will give Cooks his 4th goal. Speed and Scrub are feeding Cooks here. He's eating well.
It's just a slaughter at this point. And Speed and Scrub was relatively the most aggressive.
This team is finally materializing into the form they want to be in, at least in this series. But Cooks can't find the read off the backboard, and Casio will punish.
Everything is going to get scary whenever Casio's shooting on point. And look at this 3-man passing play. I love that dish out.
And then the chance from Casio where they could have won the game. And this would have been a completely different look in the series, but they're about to score here. Freaky gets it off the crossbar. That's a 2-goal lead.
This is one of the biggest dunks I think you can get. He just destroyed Scrub on that 50. And then
It was a chance for Flame to put this game out of reach for Mousesports. It feels like the pendulum is slowly swinging. There's a win for Speed on the 50 and an own goal tragedy. Oh, Mousesports pull within 1.
Flame. No, he panicked so hard. There was nobody coming to challenge this aggressive and continue to win challenges like that. But here's Speed.
Oh, and Speed's gonna win another
no.
50. Here's Scrub
No.
Killer, and it's off the crossbar and in. Mousesports tie the game. What a continuation by Speed.
Oh my goodness, Scrub. This is revenge off of Cassia, or excuse me, off of Freaky's crossbar hit in.
Veloce held this lead for 4.5 minutes, and it has crumbled. Here's Mousesports. Cooks here, the captain of Clutch, scores once again. They have the lead.
And Scrub, look at him. He took the boost in the corner and then went for the bump demo play. Meanwhile, you've got Speed on the...
Needs to be
But I
saved by
love
Fruity.
that. I love that aggression from iIgnite. There's been a couple shots that he's taken. That
Ooh,
the bump and the quick counter. Let's take another look at this one. You see Extra, he missed. iIgnite went for the pass to Tigray. You saw Tigray just get taken out of the play. Farah jumped in front of that. And
Not even necessarily scoring from those sort of plays, but it just means that you've had to spend so many time, so much boost, so many players to get the ball off him, as that's going to be his to turn in.
and a beautiful lofted pass from Fruity. You see Farah was trying to harass the goal line. iIgnite was far out of the play. All of Monaco was gone. Float into that ball and take the easy goal. Reciprocity. They're looking like the favorites right now, but the response from Extra.
Well, we've seen Monaco taking a more aggressive stance in this series. Here's the time that they're going to get a benefit for it. Extra reading the bout beautifully. It's game one as well.
They're trying to go for it, but again, it gets sniffed out by Reciprocity. But Extra, how does this one weave its way through?
You know what? When you're looking for goals and you're desperate for these beautiful passing plays, sometimes it's worth just hitting the ball really hard. Pass off without it being intercepted by Reciprocity.
And I love the confidence to keep going for it, not getting discouraged, keep looking for those chances. And now off the backboard, Extra, he overpowers the defense. Extra has been the offense for Monaco.
Yeah, but as soon as you get that drop down, the offense has got me off the wall. Reciprocity want to make a comeback here. It's going to have to happen soon. Infield, over to Chaussette. 28 seconds on the board. Can Reciprocity get another?
And again, it's Fruity with these passes. Extra thinks he's going to shoot. You see, he baits Extra into pre-jumping to block the shot.
In game three, Monaco know exactly what is on the line for them. They're running out of opportunities to escape relegation, but goals like that might be their ticket out.
Extra does it again. Chaussette couldn't get to the backboard in time. Fruity, you could see he was...
And what a shot it was indeed. Although they can't afford to let this one drop now. Chaussette, he's got time, but he just made it too telegraphed. Follow up, though, tucked neatly into the corner.
Chaussette does so well on the challenge. He pokes the ball out, goes for a wave dash, and then challenges the ball. It's a perfect kill, and
doesn't want to give him any of that sort of chance.
Big challenge.
He'll be here for Monaco. Extra has to get it, and he can't get there in time. Reciprocity on match point.
Extra was in the back. 36 boost. He finally picked up a little bit more, but he was slowly meandering boost and try to get that ball over to the sideline. Everyone in the meantime, while he's up in the air for Reciprocity, they're grabbing the boost, and now we see a quick goal. That didn't take long.
Unfortunately for Monaco, this has been a theme throughout their season. They start so well, but they slowly fade.
Right down the center of the net.
You need to try and find some angles. That's a huge hit, and still Chaussette wouldn't go away, but neither would Extra. Huge for AS Monaco.
I believe it's Extra is the only player to have scored for Monaco. That shot was blocked, but he stays with it.
Plenty of time for Monaco to set themselves up. Almost too much time. They couldn't quite figure it out. That's a huge miss as well.
Oh, no.
Vera, open net! And for Monaco, it could have been any other way, but not like this.
Extra's going for corner boost. He thinks that iIgnite is going to get a hit.
Remember, it was a kickoff goal that opened up this game. Chaussette over the top, nobody in net. And that could very well do it. Monaco have been valiant, but some of the goals they've conceded just should not have been that way.
And then this was a ceiling pinch. Over Reciprocity, it was one of the best shots that I've ever seen.
Well, it's going to be one of those passing plays. Dignitas starting off this series how we know they mean to go on with what they've become trademarked over this entire season.
And I love the play from Astral immediately.
Passed too much last season. He's now doing the same sort of curve that we saw from Astral. Oh, that's not a good play, though, and that is a weak goal for Dignitas to be giving up.
It was a hit from K-Dot. You see Yukio trying to get a better save. He knew that he was in trouble, tried to get that... Oh, yeah, like I said, Shogun, the shot that he hit, he tweeted about it, said it was probably the best goal he's ever made, but Panda trying to upstage it.
Is he free jumping? I don't quite think he was, but that is as sublime a passing, and they've both been miraculous.
They have been spectacular, and a lot of the answer, we don't even have time to speak. The slugfest is already beginning. This one quickly off kickoff. It was a bad kickoff from Panda, and that was a nightmare bounce. Yukio was hoping it would bounce straight up.
They get even more pressure than you normally would do off that, because you've only got one player left. If Dignitas win the balls, that's going to be off the backboard. Astral with the follow. One goal up with only 1 minute left.
And Yukio going up for this. You could see him delaying his flip reset as long as possible. He tried to mask it. And then Astral, however, Shogun, Yukio, that flip reset, the delayed flip reset, that was for the go-ahead goal. So everyone from Dignitas making their mark, and yet again, the Astral Violent Panda connection comes through. K-Dop, it wasn't even a poor clear, but it was an immediate counterattack. Panda
down Fairy Peak, almost managed to sneak his way through. Astral gets a second touch. Now he can try and go forward. Yukio looking for a bump play. Can't get K-Dop. It will not matter. Astral gets his first of the game.
You feel for, who is this? K-Dop in the back. K-Dop in a 1v2 situation. Yukio going for the bump play. It's
having a little bit more of the ball, not by too much, but what they're doing with it just seems so much more threatening, as this one's going to be on target. Fairy Peak. The offensive light for Reno Vitali, a goal almost out of nowhere.
And it was a double commit, and Astral was low on boost and was up the sidewall. Didn't expect both his teammates to go.
K-Dop, only as far as Yukio, drops it down. Astral has a look. And Dignitas, they're not just going for all of these. They're waiting for the best one, but they might have waited too long. K-Dop makes it 1-0.
And this was a big clear from Alpha. He just yanks it all the way downfield. Panda knew K-Dop was coming in.
Panda, who's got time to control, gets it past 1. Can't get it past K-Dop, however. And here is Fairy Peak to make it 2. And into the top right-hand corner. Keeper never stood a chance.
Astral, he was at 0 boost, got corner boost, but it was too little, too late. The challenge pushed.
Forced to back down. Still, Vitality not out of the woods yet. Back over. Panda unchallenged and unstoppable.
Panda was up so quick for this ball. He sees Astral up and jumps immediately as he sees Astral get that second touch. Alpha looking for the tying goal.
And the Astral, he's got loads of time to control. Over the top, he's only got Fairy Peak left, and he beats him for it!
Fairy Peak, he's in a 1v1 situation with Astral. You hate to be there. Alpha dove in for the challenge, and you see Fairy Peak was trying to jump.
Here's Fairy, trying to set up one of his teammates, but nobody was around. As an awkward touch though from Yukio, that's on target! The passing plays overutilized.
And this was a mistake from Yukio. He tried to hit it back over to Astral. Everyone on Dignitas was low. They were struggling for boost. Exploit that.
Absolutely not. Vitality have had some of the best performances when they get going. Here's going to be K-Dop's opportunity. And simply put, you're not stopping him.
K-Dop, he was the lead scorer coming into today. He's going to keep that going. A double tap so clean.
Over off the backboard. Fairy Peak, he's unchallenged actually. And it's going to be 2.
Vitality roaring back in the series. A big dunk. And Fairy was on 0 boost. Astral had to time the challenge perfectly. He was...
Strains to the middle. Who's going to be the first one? Panda over to Astral. Off the backboard. Gets a bump on Fairy. Yukio has the world to aim at. And he simply cannot miss.
Astral, what more can you do? You pass it by one defender. You get a bump on the other. You clear the path for Yukio.
Maybe they've spotted a way through here. Targeting the player on the goal line. Here's Fairy Peak to finish it. 2 goals up. And like that, the wind is out of the sails yet again.
And Dignitas, they went all in. Yukio going for that demo with Astral going for the shot. That was an all. And Astral, I think, has been playing amazing Rocket League for Dignitas as well. The defense, however, at times for Dignitas is starting to come apart, and Fairy Peak picks them apart yet again.
And it's another early goal. Astral tried to put something together, but Vitality, their answer to these plays has just been send in the rocket and get the challenge win.
After going for that shot, it's going to put him out of position. Counterattack chance, and the post. Follow-up from Alpha, and that'll do it. Vitality get the second goal. They extend their lead, and after a threatening attack from Dignitas, the counterattack comes out yet again.
K-Dop is already there. Either give and go or almost a solo play. Fairy Peak will produce exactly that. 3-0. Is that enough?
Fairy Peak with the ceiling shot, jumping off the ceiling to get down as much as possible.
And this blows the top of the table wide open. Everybody has a loss now. And Vitality climbing their way to that top spot.
And what a series that was. Vitality, you can never count them out.